Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Tesla on the intraday basis, the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. Let's get to the intraday action. We did scalp this thing at 228.01. We covered it at 227.45 and we covered the last half at 227.31. So as this thing was moving up, we were checking out how it reacted towards the 618. And that was a nice pullback too. I mean, it went right to it, pulled back, then charged again. But now we have three reasons here to take this short. We have a trend line, the 750, and the even number. So we took it at, like I said, 228.01, scalped it. We were out pretty much right in this area. And then as soon as we covered, of course, you know, they took it down another buck or so. No big deal. We made money. They retraced it back up. I had to sit on my hands knowing the news was coming on. Didn't short, didn't do anything over here. It fell on the news. It was a sell the news event. Nothing special, something with batteries or whatever. But fun one today to scalp and trade. Daily chart. If you're in a swing trade, you have a macro bull, then you have a micro bear. You're still below the 20 MA, but you're above the 50 and the 200. So it's a neutral stance if you're looking at an MA point of view. But if you're a bull, you wanted to recapture all the MAs. You wanted to get this to this area at 235. Then you want to get it to 241. If we could get above there and confirm, I believe we're going to 250 to 253. Then ultimately we'll come into this upper trend line, upper pivot. And if you're not short Tesla, you got to short it up in this area and just use the all-time high or the pivot high here with confirmation as a stop out. Use strict money management with this one because this one can be a beast. But right now, kind of neutral, but it is setting up in a bearish pattern to possibly move lower. What kind of caught my eye today when they gapped this thing up and tried getting it going, it came right back in. It was news, but you know, usually Tesla on any type of news or anything that guy says, it goes straight up. This time the bears came out and they pushed it right back in your face. So until we get above that MA, still bearish. This is a inside bar bullish pattern. We're still above the MAs here. On the weekly basis, we got to see where this candle closes this week. If we stay above the 20 MA, then we're slightly bullish. If we close below the 20 and the 50 MA, and then recapture the 718.52 area and get below that, I think we could possibly start heading down. But each day will give us a piece of the puzzle and we'll go from there. Right now, technically, it's got to stay above this green bar low, and then it's still in an okay position. Daily's a little bit more ugly, but it's still okay. Monthly, got to wait for the end of the month for this thing to close. It's been going up on low volume. Now we had a nice reversal candle. We're looking for a close below the 20 moving average if you want it to move down. If we stay above the 20 moving average on a closing basis on the monthly chart, then we could possibly still move up. But like I said, you have this 253 and then you have this pivot here around 265 or so, that even if it went up, it's going to run into some heavy resistance up in this area. All right, guys, that's Tesla. Hopefully that helps some of you out there. They're in some swing trades. We had some really good action today. Man, I had to, like I said, I had to sit my hands on this one. But man, I love it when it shoots up like this into an area of resistance. But with the news coming out, I just couldn't do it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching my videos. Hopefully this is helping some of you out there. And if you have any questions or comments, please send me a email to stockbookie@gmail.com. Again, thanks for watching. God bless. See you on the charts.